Hello there, and welcome. I'm so glad you could join me. Today, we're diving into a really exciting magical quest. We're going to master some of the trickiest little words in the entire English spellbook. Are you ready? Let's get started. So, let me ask you, do you have much trouble with grammar, or maybe many confusing rules to learn? Yeah, I know, these words can be a bit tricky, but trust me, don't you worry. By the time we're done here, you'll be using them with the confidence of a true master wizard.
Okay, so what's the big secret to all this magic? Well, it actually all starts with our ingredients. You see, in the world of grammar, we have two basic types of magical ingredients, or nouns, things you can count and things you simply can't.
Take a look here. Over on the left, we've got what I call countable magic. You know, 1 apple, 2 books, 3 potions. Super simple, right? But then, on the right, we have uncountable magic. This is for stuff we can't really count individually, like water, or magic dust, or homework. I mean, you'd never say 1 homework, 2 homeworks, would you? It just sounds strange.
All right, ready for a little bit of advanced magic? This is a special wizard's note. Sometimes, and this is the cool part, you can sort of count an uncountable noun. For example, if you ask for 2 coffees, what you're really asking for is 2 cups of coffee, right? Or if you say 2 sugars, you probably mean 2 little cubes of sugar. It's a really clever trick to keep in mind.
Excellent! You're getting the hang of this. Now that we understand our ingredients, let's learn our very first spell. This one is called the spell of much.
Now, the rule for this particular spell is, well, it's pretty strict. The word much is only for those uncountable ingredients we were just talking about. Things like water, time, or information. You can't count them, so you use much.
Think of much as a specialized spell. It's most powerful and sounds the most natural in 2 specific situations. First, when you're asking a question, like, do you have much homework? And second, when you're making a negative statement, something like, I don't have much water. That's where it really shines. Okay, a quick word of caution here, apprentice. Be careful with this one. While you can technically say something like, I have much water, it sounds, well, really formal. A little bit strange, even. It's kind of like using a dusty old spell from a forgotten book when there's a much better, more modern one you could use instead.
All right, so let's put that old, dusty spell back on the shelf for now. Let's move on to our next one, which is many.
Now, the magic of many is just fantastic because it works with all of our countable ingredients. Remember those apples, books, and potions? Yep, all of them. Basically, if you can count something one by one, many is the spell you're looking for.
And just look at how powerful many is. This is the big difference. Unlike much, which is kind of picky, many works pretty much everywhere. You can use it in positive sentences, I have many apples. You can use it in negative ones, there aren't many girls. And of course, in questions, how many windows are there? So useful.
Okay, now we've come to my favorite part. Are you ready for the master key? This is the secret all-purpose spell that will help you sound so much more natural and lets you avoid all those tricky rules we've been talking about.
And here it is. A lot of. And its nearly identical twin, lots of. Seriously, these two mean the exact same thing, so you can use whichever one you like. And remember that really formal, kind of weird sentence from before, I have much water? Well, this is the spell that fixes it. You just say, I have a lot of water, and boom, you sound perfect, natural. It's fantastic.
So let's look at this spellbook page. It really puts it all together for us. You can see that for positive sentences with those uncountable things like water, a lot of is your best bet. For countable things like apples, both many and a lot of are great. And look at this. In negatives and questions, a lot of works for absolutely everything. It's a true universal spell. It's your go-to.
And just like that, you've done it. Seriously, well done. You've learned the secret magic behind much, many, and a lot of. The quest is complete, and I can tell your grammar skills are already feeling stronger.
So, my wonderful apprentice, now it's your turn.
It's time to take what you've learned and practice your new skills. How many new spells will you practice today? Think about it. How are you going to use these words to create your very own English magic? The next chapter? Well, that's yours to write. You did a fantastic job today.